आता दोपहर से खेल रहे अपन।
तब तो कंटाला आएगा।
और कौन क्रिस्टल मिल गया भाई?
क्या कर रहे हो छोटू?
अरे वॉइड पे आया कुछ मिशन कर।
वॉइड पे मिलते
मेरा
रहते हैं।
पिंग
अरे
बढ़ जा रहा है।
एक बार वॉइड अनलॉक हो गया तो मिलते रहते हैं, तब फिर आर्गन क्रिस्टल उतना लगेगा नहीं।
अरे तो छोटू है थोड़ा सा, पता है तेरे को?
हाँ ब्रो, ठीक है मैं।
तो ठीक नहीं है। अब क्या बोलूं? रेडर को पूछ किया तो क्या है? कहाँ है? दिख नहीं रहा।
हाँ
दिख नहीं रहा तो गेम में।
मैं एग्जैक्टली 40 पुल्स पे।
नाइस।
और मेरे पास 26 पुल्स बाकी है। ट्राई करूँ क्या नाहिदा या क्लाउड मामी के लिए?
कर लो, देख लो, सोच लो भाई करने से पहले। क्लाउड मम्मी का तो पता नहीं। नहीं, दैट इज अ गुड कैरेक्टर।
रुक, स्ट्रीम के एंड में और 10 पुल करूंगा गामिन के लिए कि गामिन के कॉन्स्टलेशन मिल जाए। अभी सबसे पहले ये चालू करना है, वो सबमिशंस एंड ऑल।
सबमिशन।
हम्म।
ये क्या है सोना?
अबे तू कहाँ से आया?
अरे
क्या है
अपने
ये?
क्या बोलते हैं
अपना
सब
ही मिशन है।
सबमिशन, मतलब अपना ये लैंटर्न राइट की मिशंस,
करो करो।
इवेंट।
इवेंट मिशंस, वो और फिर वो इवेंट स्टोरी क्वेस्ट।
अच्छा।
ये बच्चे लोग इधर है।
समझे क्या? द रूट ऑफ हेवी यूनिट अप्रोचिंग, व्हाट आर यू डूइंग?
तुम्हें मारना है, मैं गंदा वॉरफ्रेम में।
पेपर
मैं भी गंदे
थिएटर या
वर्क में ही हूँ।
हाँ, और कुछ मैक्स वुकॉन्ग लेके घूम रहा और गंदे वॉरफ्रेम।
वेपन नहीं है ना मैक्स।
am I
हाँ वो
missing
नहीं करते।
am I missing something और ये लेवल पॉसिबल नहीं है?
ये यू आर मिसिंग समथिंग। कहाँ गिर गया मैं?
ओरोकिन सेल बोला मिला शोनक।
क्या?
ओरोकिन सेल मिले वो भी 2।
किधर? सही है यार। अरे ये कहाँ कूद गया मैं?
ओए शौनक, मेरा स्ट्रीम देखियो, कुछ मिस कर रहा हूँ क्या मैं?
एक सेकंड, है बस। रेड राइट स्ट्रीम कर तो सर। क्या हुआ इसमें तेरे को? अरे एक एक करके वो उठाना पड़ेगा तेरे को।
हाँ बट कैसे है, मूव्स ही नहीं है।
मूव्स है, मूव्स है। पहले तो तुमको रीसेट कर एक बार पूरा का पूरा। अब
आ गया सोनक?
नहीं, इसके उस पे हूँ। कितने मूव्स है इसके? 3 ना? नहीं, राइट से नहीं जा सकता, लेफ्ट पे जाए। एक 5 मूव है, 1 2। अरे तो इसका स्ट्रीम देख, मैं भूल ही गया ये वाला। समझ में भी नहीं आ रहा अभी स्ट्रीम देख तो।
बॉक्स भी नहीं है क्योंकि
वही तो।
वो उसको उसको पुश करना है। घुस जा
किसको
कार्ट में,
पुश
कार्ट में
करना?
घुस जा और उसको पुश कर। वो बेटी को पुश कर।
हो गया हो गया।
हाँ
ओके।
हो जाएगा अब।
हाँ, मैं ये किया
अब
भी हूँ।
गोबा से, और गोबा से आ जा नीचे ले लेके। फिर से गोबा से
हाँ,
ऊपर जा और उसको
उसको
बाहर पुश
पुश
कर।
कर, यस। हाँ,
हाँ,
अब
ले
उसको
लेके।
नीचे जाके की लेके वापस आ जा। मेरे को ये याद ही नहीं आ रहा मैं कैसे किया ये।
मैं काट
या मैं
पुश
नहीं
कर सकते थे,
किया?
मालूम ही नहीं है।
अरे
ये मैं
उसके लिए
किया या
पढ़ना
नहीं
पड़ता है
किया?
ब्रो।
नहीं नहीं, ऐसा नहीं। फिर से कार्ड पुश है। मैं आज के नहीं किया हूँ क्या फॉर सम रीजन? ये कब का है? ये आज का है? कब का है?
कल या
तो
परसों
आज
का
का
है।
ही आएगा, ये खत्म हो गया है। आज तो खत्म। आराम से आराम से।
प्रोसिक्यूट कर को प्रोसिक्यूट करना है। बोल। दिया गया इसको गन देना। चल।
हाँ दे। से उसे जाने हैं।
बस।
कार्बाइड्स।
वही कर बैठ में। क्या यूज कर रहा है ये रियली?
हाँ
कैसी है? क्या करती है?
ठीक ठाक है। इसके 3 एबिलिटीज है। दो पे तो वो गायब छू हो जाती है, और बहुत शील्ड में अगर कोई बहुत लोग आ गए ना आसपास, तो एक स्केटबोर्ड निकलती के ड्राइव और निकल जाती।
मैं
हाँ
कति भगोड़ी है यार।
का मेरा इतना क्यों बढ़ रहा है ये?
क्या
मेरे कुत्ते का ये बहुत रैंक बढ़ रहा
कुत्ती है ना?
है।
मैंने कैसे फ्री किया हॉस्टेज को? एक्सट्रैक्ट कर रहा हूँ।
अच्छा मैं इधर है
लेवल
क्या?
24 से
मैं
26
मारूच बाजार
तक।
पे।
अरे अरे बाहर क्यों निकल गए सर?
अरे मैं मारूच बाजार पे था, मैं आ रहा फिर से। क्या लगा रहा फिर वैसे भी तू?
एक्स्ट्रा। अरे वही मिशन अपनी जुपिटर जाने के
क्या
लिए।
एक्स्ट्रा करना है क्या अब?
हाँ न्यू वो किया, अभी एक्स्ट्रा करूँगा। उसके बाद किस्टे केर और ड्राको करूँगा।
फिर ड्राको पे चलो ना, एक्स्ट्रा वॉस है ना।
हाँ सेम ही है। ड्राको पे जाने के लिए 2 करने हैं, एक्स्ट्रा अभी हो जाएगा। देखते हैं ना क्या होता है। असैसिनेशन भी है 14-16 का, गिरनियर और इन्वेजन।
इन्वेजन तो नहीं लगा रहा
इन्वेजन नहीं करना, नॉर्मल लगाना।
है। हाँ यस।
देखते हैं होता है या नहीं। हमें तो
अरे
उसको मारना है।
शिंचू को घर बुला लेते हैं।
मैंने याव लिया शायद।
कुछ समझ नहीं आ रहा, गाँव में या
मुझे याव याव लेने का मन कर रहा है, बट मेरे पास कोई टीम नहीं है।
मागे खेत तुम्ही तुम्ही की हाँ
ओके ठीक है।
डिवाइड एंड कॉन्कर कौन करता है बे?
छोड़, शिंचू ले रहा, जो स्टार्टिंग में
ब्रिटिश है
सोचा
क्या?
वही करेगा।
इतने सबको पेलना है या सीधा जाना है?
खोल के जाओ तो ये मिलेगा।
ये माल
हाँ मालवील मिलेगा।
चलेगा, मारो फिर प्यार से मारते मारते चलो।
शिंचू C4 हो गया।
किधर जाना है?
शर्म आती है।
अच्छा
प्रोसिक्यूटर रेसरेटर
अरे यार मैं गायब, मैं ये हो गया, घूम गया।
वो दरवाजा खोलना है मेरे को भाई, क्या कर रहे हो रेसरेटर? गुम कैसे हो जाते हो भाई? कहाँ है तू? आजा इधर आ।
आया तो नहीं इधर।
कहाँ है आर्टन?
ये तो दिखा मुझे।
कहीं नहीं है, चल तू।
वो देख, स्कैन करने का भी है कुछ।
कैसे स्कैन करूँ? आज हो रहा है स्कैन मेरा। दबाव है। इसको प्रोसिक्यूटर कहाँ मिला?
कार्बाइड।
था कहीं पे, मर गया।
ड्रॉप नहीं कर रहे।
यस
अरे यार इस बार सबसे पीछे है।
किसके पीछे?
अरे ये वो गेम कर रहा प्लग दी है।
जीरो डैमेज पड़ रहा है। बुलेट लग रही है उसको। उसके पीठ पे एक जगह है सरेटर। नहीं अभी तो उधर भी नहीं लग रही। क्या चल रहा है? अरे मैं कहाँ गिर गया नीचे?
Yes.
I'll remind.
आरामी मर गए। अभी भी लाल क्यों दिख रहा है इधर?
ये उसको कोई तो स्पेशल डैमेज पड़ रहा था इसलिए वो मरा है।
क्या स्पेशल
कोई
डैमेज?
रिएक्शन डैमेज पड़ रहा था। मेरा कुत्ता टॉक्सिन मारता है उससे ज्यादा रहा वो।
मैक्सिमम मेरे बुलेट्स तो जीरो वो डैमेज दे रहे थे। बुलेट डैमेज दे रहे थे ये देखा मैं। भाई बुलेट जंप करने का मिशन है सरेटर।
हाँ देखो।
हो गया मेरा बुलेट जंप। आगे जा सरेटर पहुंच गया। तो मैं क्या आया? हाँ दो बॉस किल सरेटर।
ट्रस्ट सिस्टम ब्लूप्रिंट।
यस बॉस मरा कैसे पता नहीं।
म्यूटेंट ब्लैक क्रीम।
The case before us is a strange and unprecedented one indeed.
Exactly, we got what we wanted. Yup. Now to farm these. शौनक शौनक या सरेटर कोई मेरे वर्ल्ड पाएगा? पायरो फ्लावर को मारने बैठना है आराम से। वॉरफ्रेम खेलो अभी। 1 घंटे बाद का बात कर रहा। पायरो फ्लावर को मारने की मुझे वो फायर क्रिस्टल्स चाहिए।
Thank you for complete. Add astro.
लेलैंड डिपॉजिट और एक बार करना है एंड रेजिन्स का है। ठीक है। अच्छा हुआ टी पॉट से ये भी याद आ गया। लेट्स गो टू टी पॉट एंड क्लेम द ट्रस्ट रैंक।
Maybe you're. If you ever had
Chair, table, carpet is done, small stool, and books and shelvings.
maybe you
सेरेटर अभी क्या करना है? लुंडी करना है,
हैं?
खेर करना है और ड्रैको करना है, या किस्ते खेर और ड्रैको करना है? किस्ते है मोबाइल डिफेंस, लुंडी है इन्वेजन एक्सटर्मिनेट.
if you ever have it
एक्सटरमिनेट करेंगे.
लुंडी करोगे? अच्छा, दो है उसमें, हाईजैक है और इन्वेजन एक्सटर्मिनेट है. कौन सा करना है?
फिर किससे चलो,
anything
इन्वेजन तो
interesting.
होगा नहीं.
हाईजैक करना है?
Oh,
मुझे स्ट्रीम करा
ऐसे
सुन.
क्या होता है?
मुझे क्या मालूम?
मुझे
It's
भी
been a
दिखता है
while. How
bro.
have you been?
तुझे क्या दिखता है?
वही लूडी.
अच्छा,
Good morning.
क्या करना है फिर? लूडी करना है या
वो
किस्ते?
मोबाइल डिफेंस ही करेंगे.
Oh,
चलो.
it's you.
किस्ते चलो.
Perhaps you have come just to see me?
Yep.
अरे अरे, ये
Yes.
जोंगली और
I
यार से
just
बात
so
कर.
happen to have something that I would like to ask you.
Yes. और याई को कुछ चाहिए बात करने के लिए. ई को.
हाँ, उसको मुंह में चाहिए.
भाई तू डिस्को पैज्ड इन है या नहीं?
मुझे क्या पता
हाँ
भाई.
तू पैज्ड इन है.
अरे 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 अरे.
Yes.
तो मोबाइल डिफेंस इससे करेगा?
हाँ?
I would
Oh,
like to know
really?
how you
मोबाइल
make
डिफेंस
such
इससे करेगा?
delicious
ठीक है भाई.
desserts.
ओह
हाँ
याई
bro.
को डेजर्ट्स पसंद है.
I mean, they
Yes,
certainly
उसको
seem
मुंह
to
में
suit
अच्छा
my
लगता है
taste.
डेजर्ट्स दिए तो.
I see.
किधर
Though your
जाना है?
attempts may fail, you will not give up future attempts because of a temporary setback.
Yep.
By making adjustments along the way, you compile what you've learned and accumulate experience.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what you mean?
Exactly.
I see. I'll be sure to remember that. Now that I've benefited from your experience, I'll try to follow your
Oroken
instructions the
kutta.
next time I'm attempting optimizations on the Shogun.
रोकी.
कौन
ठीक
है?
है भाई.
कौन मार रहा? लगा दे.
Hmm? Haven't I already
Prepare to
mentioned that
defend
I
what?
cannot make food?
वही वही जगह.
However, the advice you
Your
gave me will benefit you as well. With a more powerful Shogun, I will be able to protect you from a myriad of dangers even more effectively.
Ooh. ई प्रोटेक्ट करना चाहती है हम लोग को.
हाँ उस पे तो पूरा स्टोरी है इनाजुमा का.
ई हम लोग को ट्रैवलर को प्रोटेक्ट करना चाहती है.
आयतन.
maybe you're
ठीक है भाई.
if you ever
मस्त है इसका पहला एबिलिटी.
क्या है?
वो गुब्बारा बना के उसमें डाल देते सारे को और फट जाते वो अंदर ही. किधर है टर्मिनल? तो घूम गया फिर।
अरे फिर से घूम गया, क्या होता है भाई? मैं डाल सकता हूँ? मैं नहीं डाल सकता।
मेरे पास है ना वो।
क्या कर रहा था रेटर? कहाँ है प्रोसिक्यूटर?
कार्बाइड्स। वाह।
तुम्हारे या मैं मारा?
नाइस।
ब्लाइंड जस्टिस जिसका है ना मेरा। puta madre।
ये कार्बाइड्स के रेयर होता है क्या बहुत?
नहीं मिलता है, लेट गेम कंटेंट है।
तो हमें जल्दी कैसे मिल रहा है?
ऑलमोस्ट तुम लोग लेट गेम आ चुके हो। अगर स्टोरी क्वेस्ट वॉर विद इन और ये सब चालू कर दियो, डीमोस ये सब।
अभी नेटा पे है।
हम्म।
झूठ मत बोल रेटर, मैं नहीं हूँ।
ओरोकिन सेल।
मार करा। मिल गया। मेरे कौवे को किसी ने मार दिया था।
कौन है यार? अरे
क्या?
After cunning plan, practicing a special moves and a final copy before you
ओरोकिन।
next round. Double the score. Oh, nice.
चलो वापस।
मिला क्या?
मिल गया मिल गया। वो ऑन द वे है तो हम क्या करें? क्या मार दिया तू फिर?
अरे वो मार्किंग का भी कुछ बेस्ट है, 3 हुए मुझे उसमें से। ये ओरोकिन सेल बहुत मिल रहा है यहाँ पे।
कितना मिले वो रकम?
3। रुको मैं इसको अपडेट कर देता हूँ।
क्रिटिकल चांस कितना रहना चाहिए रे?
मॉड्स में थोड़ा सा भूल गया, तो मैं बोलूँगा गाइड देख ले। बट वो एक तेरा क्रिटिकल चांस डिपेंडिंग ऑन तेरे वॉरफ्रेम के ऊपर भी, कुछ वॉरफ्रेम्स नहीं, क्रिटिकल चांस तेरे को हर वॉरफ्रेम पे काम करता है, बस डिपेंड है कि तेरे वेपन्स और एबिलिटी के ऊपर भी है।
चलो लगाना है आगे। सुना ये ER साबोटेज।
मैंने 2 प्रेशर पॉइंट को क्यों अपग्रेड करके रखा है?
अलग अलग प्रेशर पॉइंट्स, कोई एक में जिधर मॉड कैपेसिटी कम है तो तू उधर वो यूज कर सकता है। हम लोग के पास भी बहुत सारे पड़े हुए हैं।
मैंने कुछ तो लगाया था जो भी हट गया, उसके चलते क्या बोल रहा था सर?
लगाना है क्या आगे जा रहा
लगा ना। वो गिल्डी का तो ये करना था।
हाँ केयर और फिर कर।
अच्छा केयर बाकी नहीं। आज नोट खत्म करेगा सारे, जितने भी कर सकते हैं।
हाँ बाकी ये पहले प्लांट के भी देखेंगे फिर, है तो कोई। पहले जुपिटर जंक्शन करेंगे।
मेरा तो ये सारे इवेंट वाले हो गए, अब स्टोरी चालू करना है।
सौरभ तू तेरा वुकोंग हो गया ना मैक्स?
हाँ वुकोंग मैक्स है, ये वेपन नहीं।
ये वोल्ट करना फिर मैक्स।
करूँगा शुरू ये वेपन, बट अभी इसमें थोड़ा तो मारने लायक चाहिए ना। वेपन तो मैक्स हो जाने दे पहले, वेपन लेके
क्या
आ
वेपन
जाएंगे।
यूज कर रहा है?
हाँ वो क्या बोलते हैं।
अरे 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 किधर किधर? मैं
नहीं मरेगा नहीं मरेगा, ऐसे ही गधे जैसा डिजाइन किया है। वो डिटेक्ट करते रहे, हम मार देंगे उसको।
Rain! Oh, Lord of Geo, please do us a favor and clear this up at your earliest convenience. I submit that we cannot afford for the codices to get damp.
उस साइड कैसे गया? नीचे कूदा क्या? अच्छा नहीं।
हाँ? नीचे कहाँ से जाना? बाद में मारो इनको सरेटो।
साइड किधर से गया?
नीचे आने का।
नीचे।
सर इंतजार कर लेना वाला।
दो प्रोसिक्यूटर है मेरे
दो प्रोसिक्यूटर।
अरे I didn't mean to press try again.
अच्छा नीचे आना है क्या?
आ गए।
हाँ आ गए।
माल इतना ऊंचा कैसे जाने का? नहीं पहुंचते पहुंचते रह गया। गिरा। आगे।
तो भाई उधर ऊपर कैसे गए?
कूद कूद के उसे, वो जो पाइप टाइप है ना उससे ऊपर जा। अरे यहाँ पे लिफ्ट भी है शायद। अरे मेरा कुत्ता जाके मार रहा है यार इनको।
What if Master finds out?
यहाँ पे लिफ्ट है फिर बेटा। अरे कह रही है ये हुआ या नहीं शुरू, या फिर हमें कहीं जाना है? मार्केट चेंज हो गया ना सडनली।
इधर है शौनक, पहुंच नहीं गया क्या?
अच्छा मैं ध्यान ही नहीं दिया कि उधर जाना है। रुक आया। मेरे को लगा अपना कुछ और अजीब ही चीज करना है।
अरे टाइम लिमिट। निकलो भाई।
बहुत टाइम है रे। इसको पहलना है पहले।
मैं मैक्स हो गए भाई, मरे ना।
क्या मर गई मरीना?
मरीना मैक्स हो गई।
मैं निकाना लेवल अप नहीं हो रहा मेरा भाई, बहुत धीरे धीरे हो रहा है।
10 मिनट रुकना है ना सर्वाइवल में?
I'll remind you
Yes.
again. The law can be both a help and a hindrance.
कर लेगा ना सरवाइव?
हाँ पर हो जाएगा। वेपन बहुत तगड़ा है मेरा।
दे दे यार।
Mm.
डेडलॉक प्रोटोकॉल कर ले ब्रो, हो जाएगा, मिल जाएगा।
वो है ना यार।
नहीं, जोरिस। वो
किसी ने
देखो
मांगा तेरे से?
साइड लाइट्स के चलो उसी साइड चलो।
नहीं, इससे किसी ने मांगा लाइफ सपोर्ट?
새로운 임무가 생겼어. 아직은 쉴 때가 아니야.
Senua Kiosk. Place to go for classic Yua dishes.
साइड लाइट्स अब टू साइड है।
Sometimes the law is compatible with human nature, but sometimes the two conflict. Balancing the two is a discipline in its own right.
मैं बोल ही लाइफ सपोर्ट का।
ओरोकिन
हाँ उठा रहा है बे स्ट्रेटर।
मिल गया ओरोकिन।
मिल गया। चल लाइफ सपोर्ट पे आजा। अबे भीड़ कम है थोड़ी सी। तेरी क्यों?
आ गए।
कहाँ आ गए?
खत्म कर दिए और आ रहे।
एक साथ रोना स्ट्रेटर सर, वो भी नहीं मिल रहा है।
I wonder if she can see the kites here from Jinsa village.
कहाँ घुस जा रहे हो वापस?
इधर ही है मैं।
अंदर ही रुके रहो फिर, और क्या।
10 मिनट रुकना है, बहुत टाइम लगेगा।
यस चल मारो भाई।
I wonder if she can see the kites here from Jinsa village.
फिर से कहाँ गया तू? आगे आगे जा रही है। लाइफ सपोर्ट पीछे रह रही है। वहाँ जाके पिटाई कर रही है।
गवर्नर का ये बढ़ा रहा है मेरे।
एक साथ रुक के बढ़ाओ ना।
Oh, you're here early. I just ordered. The food should be out in a second. Sit down,
आ
sit
गए।
down.
इधर आ जाओ।
Let's all take a seat.
Here, hand me your cups.
Oh, thank you.
Wait,
इसने replace
You
किया
weren't supposed to drink that, Paimon.
बहुत सारे पड़े हैं यहाँ
That
पे.
was for you to rinse your utensils.
ये भी एक अच्छी
That's a
जगह है
thing?
ये वाले दो
बट आ ही नहीं रहे ना यहाँ पे. अरे भाई कौन उड़ा के गिरा है मेरे को? तो क्या मैं नाचूं?
Wow, so much delicious food.
एंडो
Do you
एंडो
really
एंडो.
eat all this just for breakfast?
10 मिनट रहने
That's just how we
Yes.
do it where I'm from. Most of the time, though, I don't eat lunch after dim sum.
Oh, that's good to hear.
Endo बोले तो
Paimon
नहीं.
doesn't need to
15,000
worry
हो गए,
about
पता है?
holding back then.
Eat, eat. If it's not enough, we can always order more. Oh,
Use
and there's
करो bro.
tong soy coming as well. I don't usually have that in the morning, but, well, since everyone's here, I just had to order it.
आता? कौन आता?
What about you, traveler?
कोई
Is the
पर
food to
नहीं
your
आता.
liking? Want some more seafood kanchi? Let me refill your bowl.
Paimon's gonna take you up on that. Fill it up nice and full and make sure she gets a few extra shrimp. Thanks.
ये ग्रेनियल लोग किधर भी क्यों शील्ड लगा देते रहे? क्या काम है उसका?
So full. That meal was so satisfying. It even gave Paimon some extra brain juice. Oh, listen, listen. Paimon's figured it out. Let's think about this for a second, Gaming. You invited us to this awesome restaurant and ordered a whole table full of expensive dim sum just for the three of us. Well, you must be hiding the fact that you're some young
Hey, life support
master
लगाओगे?
from a rich family. That would explain why you try to keep your friends and family away from each other.
Are you confusing me with Xingqiu?
अरे दो नहीं लगाना था मैं लगा
You
दिया
know Xingqiu?
100 कर दिया.
You
87
sure know a
हुआ
lot
था.
of people.
कर दिया 100.
Well, when you're on the road as much as I am, you hear all sorts of rumors. Sometimes they're true, sometimes they're not. What it comes down to is being able to tell the difference. More often than not, that means knocking on some doors to find out for yourself.
Oh, you truly are a man of many talents, young Master Gaming.
Okay, enough with the teasing. Sorry to burst your bubble, Paimon, but you're wrong about my family situation.
What? Oh, Paimon thought she was onto something there.
My dad is just an ordinary tea merchant. Small scale stuff, you know? It wouldn't even make sense to mention his business in the same breath as the Feiyun Commerce Guild. My dad... He always wanted me to inherit the family business. To be a merchant like him. But that's just not who I am. It's not who I ever wanted to be.
Have you ever talked to him about it? You know, about your interests and aspirations and stuff.
Of course I have. I told him I wanted to be a wushu dancer.
चलो उस लाइफ
That I wanted all of Teyvat to see what I could do. According to my dad, though, that wasn't a real job. Just a child's pipe dream.
Oh, that's terrible.
I'm sure he thought I would come
Kunda
around
240
eventually,
wala?
but wushu dancing has
next-
always
next
been
will
the
happen.
only thing I wanted to do. One day, he tried to get me to visit some other tea merchants to start building the right relationships, but I refused to go. We got into a huge fight. We were this close to throwing hands. In the end, I was so angry that I ran away from home. I haven't been back since. Don't get on my case just yet, okay? It's not like I think I'm completely without fault. No, I know that it wasn't the right way to go about things. But my dad's stubborn. No matter how hard I tried to convince him, it just went in one ear and out the other. There was no changing his mind. I knew talking would only get me so far, but if I made it big in Liyue Harbor, the results could speak for themselves.
Coming.
But I'm sure you both already know how that's going. Wushu dancing's just not that big in Liyue Harbor. In the past, I would go door to door from store to store, asking if they would be interested in hiring a performer. Most times, I wound up eating nothing but humble pie. And you can't just rely on dreams to put food on the table, right? So, I found a job as a guard to make some money. And now I have enough to get by and then some. Still, change takes time. Gotta take it slow, you know?
Paimon understands.
Okay, enough of all that serious talk. Our tea's getting cold. Ooh, let's do something fun this afternoon. What do you say, huh? I'll organize.
Actually, we kinda already have plans this afternoon. We told Xianyun that we would go to her kite making workshop.
Oh?
Are you interested in kite making, Gaming?
Oh, no. It's just that I happen to know Auntie Shenyun.
हाँ यूज करने से बढ़ता है रैंक ठीक है भाई
आंटी शेन्यून
Yes.
Please record.
दोनों वेपन यूज करने पड़ेंगे
गामिन को बता दूं कि वो एलिमिनेटेड अडेप्टस है
Do you not know who she really is, Gaming?
Oh, I know that she's an adeptus.
Oh,
I met her during
गामिन
delivery
को
days.
मालूम है
But hasn't she been in the city lately?
जा सकते हैं
She's even tried, with some limited success, to change her terms of self-address or something like that. She came to see me a few days ago to ask about luminescent dyes. Oh, wait a second. She doesn't plan on putting those on a kite, does she?
जा सकते हैं
Is that not something you can do?
नहीं लूडी है ना ब्रो
It's one thing to use it on
लूडी किया ना
cloth,
अपन
but
ने
applying it to paper is another matter
ऐसे नहीं
entirely.
किया क्या लूडी
Why couldn't she tell me what she wanted them for?
किस्ते करके गए थे
Yeah, she does seem to have trouble with
क्या
that
करना है
sometimes.
लूडी में
It would be such a shame if everyone worked so hard on their
Invasion
kites
का तो
only for
पता
them to get ruined in the end.
इन्वेजन डिफेंस
Okay,
क्या होता है
I'll go with
अंकित?
you. If Auntie Shenyun wants to use those dice in a
क्या
kite, the formula will need to be changed.
इन्वेजन डिफेंस
Great,
क्या
the
होता
more
है
the merrier.
तेरा नॉर्मल डिफेंस मिशन है बट इन्वेजन कर रहा मतलब लाइक उधर कॉर्पस वर्सेस ग्रीनियर लड़ रहे रहेंगे या कुछ ना कुछ दो फैक्शन के बीच में बैटल चल रहा रहेगा
तो नॉर्मल डिफेंस ही है ना
नॉर्मल डिफेंस है बस तू एज अ थर्ड पार्टी है उधर लाइक
चलेगा
ये लगा फिर
कौन सा लेने का है रिटर्न
क्या
चूज करने का ऑप्शन आया सपोर्ट द ग्रीनियर द इन्फेस्टेड आउटब्रेक सपोर्ट द ग्रीनियर
हाँ तो ग्रीनियर या किसको सपोर्ट करना है तू वो ले सकता है तो उसके रिवॉर्ड्स देख ले पहले रिवॉर्ड्स देख ले क्योंकि दोनों में अलग अलग रिवॉर्ड्स मिलेगा तुझे
भी लगा दिया देख लेंगे तो ऐसे भी 3 बार कंप्लीट कर सकता
तो अगर तू 3 बार एक ही जन के साथ करेगा तो तुझे वो रेयर लूट्स मिलते हैं हाँ इसके लिए पहले रिवॉर्ड्स देख ले वो स्टार मैप के ऊपर जो रहते हैं ना छोटे ऊपर आइकॉन्स टॉप राइट कॉर्नर पे उसमें तुझे रिवॉर्ड्स दिख जाएंगे कि कौन तुझे क्या देने वाला
अजीब सा कुछ तो रिवॉर्ड था पता नहीं अच्छा था या नहीं
वैसे अभी के लिए तो कलेक्ट कर ले कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ना चाहिए
वे विंचमिंग सरेटर
गानियो गानियो नहीं शनहा गानियो और कौन है ये
यूरोपियन सेल
याओ याओ ओह Nice.
Oh, I'm about to die.
Ganyu! Ganyu! Come on, wake up! Some friends have arrived!
ज्ञानी सो रही थी. Yeah, yeah, the English disciple of street
ये
vote
क्या हो रहा है
Rambo.
इस लेटर्स में?
Hello, friends.
Hmm.
Ganyu!
कुछ ज्यादा
Oh,
तो नहीं
I
हो रहा.
have some mint oil. Perhaps
मेरी
we
HP
should try
90 है.
that.
वाह
A
बेटी.
guest at
अरे
one
अरे गया.
restaurant recommended it to me. I've tried it. Its stimulative
नीचे गिर
effects
गया
are
एक
much
भाई.
stronger than what can be achieved from chewing on mint leaves alone.
अरे भाई तेरी एचपी सच में 90 है.
वही तो बोल रहा हूँ, हेल्थ चाहिए मेरे को.
क्या करने गया था?
पता नहीं पेल दिया किसी ने मेरे को बहुत गंदा.
ज्ञानी सो रही है. खड़े खड़े.
Apologies in advance.
अब तू देखना आगे क्या होता है.
Wait!
मुझे हेल्थ लोग ड्रॉप करेंगे ये लोग.
शहना ने उसके हॉर्न्स पकड़ लिए.
ए,
Damn.
आगे देखो होता है क्या.
Oh,
शहने को पकड़ने में बहुत मजा आ रहा है.
mint smelling ये गानियों के हॉर्न्स पे अप्लाई किया.
वो बेटी.
See,
गानियों के
it worked.
रिएक्शन देख.
She's awake.
अरे मैं नीचे गिर गया.
Are you okay, Ganyu? Do you need some water? Or maybe something to eat?
I'm fine. I just feel chilly all over.
गानियो is feeling chilly. कोट थमाओ
Is that
उसको.
effective?
Chilly, huh?
गानियों को गोट देना है.
Master
कोट
always says
कोट
a
गोट
cool
नहीं.
head leads to a calm heart.
गानियो इज द
Does
गोट.
this mean that heat's what we need to help you, Ganyu? Paimon doesn't think that's
अरे
what
ग्रीनियर
the
लोग आ गए.
expression means
हमारी मदद करने.
exactly.
I feel a bit better
मैं जल्दी
now.
आ गए.
Was I asleep? Must have been around the time I usually take my midday nap. Did you not sleep last night? That does seem to happen to you often. Perhaps you should come work at Wanmin restaurant with me. We get off at 10 on the dot every night
कम
without
पावर
fail.
का वेपन नहीं लाना चाहिए.
I
आ
could never. I'm sorry. I seem to have
ये
missed
क्या हो
your
रहा है?
name.
एक्स्ट्रा लूट ड्रॉप इन 60
You
सेकंड.
are...
Me? My name is Gaming. I work as a guard for the Secure Transport Agency.
Gaming. The name sounds familiar. I believe I've heard your name mentioned around the Ministry of Civil Affairs. People tell me you're an extremely enthusiastic worker, and you are very generous with your help.
Well, you know me. Or, I guess you don't.
My name is Ganyu. This is Shenhe, and this is
हाँ ये
Yang.
लोग एचपी दे रहे हैं.
It's an honor to finally meet you all. Oh, you must be here for Auntie Shen Yun's kite making
है
workshop,
कि नहीं
right?
तेरे तो
Yes,
मांगना
I
चाहिए ना
have
इनसे.
neither made nor flown a kite before. As long as Master is willing to teach,
यहाँ
I'm
क्या
willing
कर
to
रहे हो
learn.
सर?
Me too.
Ah.
I want to participate in the
मुकरा कोई
kite
मेरे
flying
पे.
competition with my best friend. Plus, it's more meaningful if you make the kite yourself, right? Your best friend didn't come with you? Well,
अबे कहाँ गया वो?
Chi-Chi's been super busy
अबे
helping
वो
Dr.
डिफेंस गया
Raju.
उधर. इधर क्या कर रहे हैं?
I'll meet up with her later and give her a huge
चलिए खत्म क्या?
surprise. Oh, I
ठीक है
also
भाई,
brought
सेलेक्टर.
bandages and ointment with me today. It's easy to cut yourself when working with bamboo, so I thought I should come prepared.
Wow, you're really thoughtful.
As for myself, I'm afraid I lack some of my companion's enthusiasm. I was originally planning to buy a ready-made kite and just enjoy the festive city atmosphere with everyone. But Cloud Retainer is always going out of her way to look after her juniors, wanting us to have the best there is. She always puts us before herself. It was so thoughtful of her to arrange this workshop, so I simply couldn't let such consideration go to waste. My motivation for being here might be a little different, yes, but I'm ready to put in just as much effort as everyone else.
Well, we're all here, but where the heck is Shen Yun? Shouldn't she be here by now?
Who is it that speaks of oneself in such an ill-tempered tone?
Oh, come on!
पाइमोन
To buy grilled tiger fish
माइटी
now.
एक्ट कर रही है
Get it while it's still warm.
क्लाउड रिटर्नर के सामने.
Almighty.
Sorry, Miss Illuminated Bird. Paimon always knew you were the smartest,
Paimon is the
coolest, and
all-knowing
prettiest
god,
to
bro.
get this. Someone as
मजाक
wonderful
में
as
मत
you
लो
is
उसको.
sure to have brought
और
enough
पाइमोन
fun
अब
and
बटर
adventure,
लगा रही है
right?
उसको.
So delicious.
स्टिंग स्टिंग.
Paimon's life is complete.
अरे यार किसने खींचा?
It appears that we've ended up with quite a few participants indeed. Go ahead and divide yourselves into small groups. The materials are over here. The regular dyes and luminescent ones have been clearly marked. Use them as you see fit. As for how to make the kite, one assumes you all made sure to listen to the instructions one provided while we were eating. Yes?
अरे ये आग मार
Are there
रहा है
any
भाई. फ्लेम थ्रोवर.
questions?
Paimon may have focused a little too hard on the eating and less on the listening.
Hey, Thera Savage, I will be making it anyway.
Paimon knows she can count on the gambler.
One will wait under this tree and avail oneself of the cool air while one digests. Do not hesitate to seek one's company if you have any
क्या चीज़
trouble,
मिल भी रहा है?
questions, or simply want to
Alloy
chat.
plates और
We're
carbon.
not in any hurry to get started. Why don't we go see what the others are up to?
मुझे एक चीज देखना था. क्लाउड रिटेनर.
Amigos.
वेयर इज क्लाउड रिटेनर? क्लाउड रिटेनर का विजन किधर है? या उसको इधर शोल्डर पे. नाइस.
उसका vision की
Hey, Gaming. Want to team up?
Huh? I have to participate?
कंप्यूटर जंक्शन गया ना
I
छोटू.
thought I'd be done for the day after adjusting the dye formula.
देख लो भाई.
You're that unenthused by kite making, huh? That doesn't seem like you.
No, it's not
Khatam.
that. It's just... it would take too long to explain. I guess I'll just make one then. What shape should we go
नहीं
with?
इधर.
How about a butterfly?
Damage 0 लग रहा था उसको.
वाल्किरी
What do you
But
think,
then-
Shuyu? Is there a particular
But
design you
अचानक
want?
से कस के
I want
damage
a
पड़ा मर गया.
slimy.
That might be a little hard to pull off.
True, but I still want to try. They're super cute.
Okay, it's decided then.
हो
अबे
गया
अभी
भाई.
ये यूरोपा जंक्शन करने बोल रहा.
Shenhe,
हाँ वो
it would
सोलर
be
चट
great
होता
if
है.
you could refrain
पहले
from
वही
putting
करना था.
things on my horns from now on.
अभी क्या
They're
करना है?
really quite sensitive.
अब पीछे वाले
I
नोट
see.
देखते थोड़े से.
My apologies.
ओहो.
I shall remember
बोल
that
दिया
in the
भाई.
future.
Thank you.
बोल दिया ना उसको.
No harm done.
Good. Could I
Computer
touch them
junction done.
just once more, though? No oil or anything this time. I've just always wondered what Miss Ganyu's horns feel like.
Huh? Please, I told you. Just call me Ganyu.
बीच में मेरे
Well,
3 बाकी हैं. एक
all right.
spy, एक
Just be
invasion,
gentle.
mobile defense.
Firm to the touch with no discernible
भाई
temperature.
भाई 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 ये क्या है?
Not unlike certain medicinal plants I've eaten before.
तू स्ट्रीम देख रहा है या सुन रहा है?
देख रहा हूँ. खाने का प्लान है उसका. एक खोल के चबाने वाली है उसका. इसे
Still,
तोड़ेगी.
Ganyu appears to be shaking like a cat whose whiskers have just been touched.
या तो लिक
I
करने
should
का
stop.
प्लान है.
Something naughty.
I see.
अरे
Then I'll
पहले
apply
बहुत
the
सोचे
oil
थे.
to your forehead next time.
Oh, no need. I'll just
स्पाई है यहाँ से रेटर.
refrain from taking afternoon
Oh,
naps
yeah.
outdoors.
मत कर.
मैं कर ही नहीं रहा. मैं ऑल्टर
Anyway,
मतलब बैक
We should probably get started on our kite. It won't be long before Cloud Retainer comes to check on our progress. Perhaps we should
Easy
just
होना चाहिए.
choose the most traditional style.
Okay.
Well, they seem to be
मारा
getting
पीटी
along
आसान नहीं होती
swimmingly.
है.
Oh, let's not disturb them.
बच्चों दी आसान नहीं होती बस.
याव याव और क्लाउड.
अरे ये.
मैं नीचे चलना छोटू.
Auntie Cloud Retainer, look! Am I doing it right?
Very good. Your frame is nice and sturdy. This design, is it a finch?
Yeah?
ऐसा डेटा है क्या उसमें?
One is looking forward to seeing your finished product.
उनको पता ही है तो वो अभी क्यों नहीं इन्वेट कर रहे डेटा?
I haven't decided yet.
उसके
Maybe
लिए
हटा
If I
देना।
make
उनको
it
पता
blue,
नहीं है
it'll
कि
be
हम
more like my
डेटा लेने आए
friends. But if I make it
तो उनको
gold,
क्या
it'll
लग
be
रहा है
more
हम क्या
like
करना
me.
है?
तो लग रहा है
If
कि
you are
हम
asking for one's own opinion, one would advise choosing
दुकान
gold.
खोलना है?
When giving a gift,
भी जा रहा मैं
the
ही जा
key
रहा
consideration is the
हाँ, हम सब
recipient's
एक ही साथ जा रहे
feelings,
हैं,
is it
bruh।
not? One imagines
कोई
your
अलग-अलग
friend
कहीं
would
नहीं जा
much
रहा।
prefer a kite that reminds them of you.
Oh, hey, I never told you the kite was for
अपन ज्वाइन
Chi-Chi.
कर दिया
How did you know?
With age comes wisdom, child. One simply has a way of knowing
रुको ध्यान
things.
से आराम से
Oh, cool. Thanks, Auntie Cloud Retainer. I'm gonna start painting it gold right
ये
now.
गेंडू
एकदम
लोग
आराम
हैं
से
ना?
Good. One
हाँ, वो
will
स्पेक्टर
watch.
स्पुक्टर को मार दे।
You two seem
कर दिया
strangely
activate ना Senator?
unoccupied.
नहीं
One
नहीं
was
किया
under the
आराम से
impression that
chill
one was supposed to be doing the relaxing. Is the kite finished?
Oh, we actually haven't started yet, but we're
इधर
going to start
इधर
right now.
भाग के अब बिना जवाब
We should
दिए
get started on our kite now. Let's go.
आह,
कनक तो गया ऊपर
First,
Yes.
भाई ये
decide on the shape. Hey, what are you laughing at?
बाहर कहाँ से निकलूं?
oh yes I agree paimon shaped kite
Oh, that's not a completely
Yes.
crazy
European sail.
idea. If nothing else, a paimon-shaped kite could at least make sure you never get lost on your travels and always find the tastiest food and funnest things to do wherever
अरे
you go.
गिरा मैं।
Maybe we're not exercising enough artistic license. We should exaggerate this a bit.
paimon guardian
कहाँ
angel
गए
of
हम हेलो
तेरे पापा के घर पे।
Travelers.
तेरे को मुंह में देना है क्या
भाई तुम लोग यूएस कब आए
हैं? 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 यूएस में क्या हो रहा है ये
Should we
सब?
give her, since the kite is going to be flying super high in the sky?
she looked pleased with her she looks afraid she looks guilty about guilty
Oh, Paimon totally didn't do anything wrong.
गिल्टी का स्टोरी
And even
बताना
if she
मेरे को।
did, she doesn't deserve to get shot up into the sky for it.
स्ट्रीम देख ले
वो भाई वो बंदा नीचे है उसको मार
तूने क्या सेलेक्ट किया था
मैंने अफ्रेड सिलेक्ट किया था।
oh
रुक
ओके लेट मी रीथिंक चेंज कर सकता है तू
Now that we've
सिक्योरिटी
decided, let's
डिसेबल्ड है
make
फिर
it
अगर
happen.
ट्राई रहने का।
It's done! Paimon has to say, Kai Paimon might even rival real Paimon in terms of cuteness. Now we just have to
Oh,
attach
yeah.
the string, right?
All right, gather around, everyone.
स्पीडर
Oh, Shenyun's calling us.
ए शिडर किधर
क्या
है
कर
क्या
रहा
के
है?
अंदर
उसको मार रहा था मैं
बोल दे वो
Let one take a look.
बोल दे।
Wow.
Ooh.
Paimon and Shenhe made a scissor tail
आर्ट स्टाइल
too.
बहुत अच्छा किया है इस बार इन लोग ने लाइक स्टिल इमेजेस का
Yep. The coloring makes it look a lot like Master.
फील आ रहा
If
है।
the tail wasn't split in two like
Senator
that, it
तो
might
already
even be a
4 बार हिला
spitting
चुका है।
image. If you look closely, there are a few spots where the colors go outside the lines. Did you doze off while painting it, Ganyu?
I did the painting. I stared at the paper for quite some time, but I simply could not recall the coloring of any bird. Except Master. Or should I say that I'm too familiar with her crane form? Even when she stands before us in human form, all I can see is blue and white.
Mhm.
Oh, well, now that you mention it, Paimon can see it too.
Exactly. So I simply closed my eyes and painted from memory.
No way. You can paint with your eyes closed? Wow.
ओए
The
संभाल
disciples of
के
Adepti really are
ले इधर
something.
से
You are most filial, Shenhe. One is flattered by the likeness.
The Swanee that Gaming and Shuyu made looks very majestic. I'm sure it'll look even more impressive as it soars through the sky.
Mhm.
The eyes and ears glow in the dark, so you're sure to see it at night. Your golden finch is cute too, Yao Yao.
Orokin
It's all thanks to
Yeah.
Auntie Cloud Retainer's guidance.
What about your kite, traveler?
चलो फिर और क्या
ट्रैवलर का वर्क सही था.
Very Paimon-like indeed.
Why do you say that, Shenhe?
That one time the travelers suspected that a piece of meat was missing from their bowl, that was the exact expression on your face.
ओए शनक
बोल
स्ट्रीम देख
एक
तू एक्सप्रेशन का पूछ रहा था ना.
96 मीटर दूर एक्सट्रैक्शन हाँ देख रहा that one that a piece of meat was missing from their bowl भाई हर एक का अलग अलग लिखा है damn
So it was you.
Is that the Jade Chamber?
हैं मैसो relic
हाँ रिलीफ मिला वो इंफॉर्मेशन.
Oh,
nice
मुझे पाइमॉन वाला काइट डिजाइन भी दिखाना था. वो एक्सप्रेशन मस्त था. वो
Hide हो
स्किप
गया.
हो गया. तू स्ट्रीम में पीछे जाके देख सकता है.
who dares attempt such a flagrant
रुको बोला.
display of impropriety by
Aja,
releasing a kite into
थोड़ी
one's
force
territory
करना.
without one's permission?
हो गया
Horrid to
लगभग
do
मेरा.
so by making use
सेकेंडरी
of
वेपन
this
26 पे है.
crude
प्राइमरी
piece
वेपन
of
34 पे
mortal
है.
machinery.
Yeah,
One
really beast
simply
पे.
must know who it is that possesses such impertinence.
अपग्रेड कराओ भाई खत्म है
बाय
No
क्लाउड
attaching the strings, everyone.
क्लाउड
Will be
रिटेनर
right
भाग
back.
गई गुस्से में.
लेवल 8 पे क्या ही है
भाग गई
Come on, could I
हाँ
trouble
वो
you to go
भाग
after
गई नहीं
Cloud
तेरे को
Retainer?
भगाने वाली है रुक तू
Master's going to be okay, right?
I'm more
जाएगा
worried
भाग
about the
के
person
उसको
who
गानियो भगाने वाली है. हाँ मैं उसके पीछे भाई. गानियो के लिए कुछ भी.
There's wind up ahead. Looks like we can glide over.
ये
ट्रेडर ये होते हैं असली गेमर्स तुम कौन हो पता नहीं छोटू
ओए ये काइट किधर स्टोर होगा? क्वेस्ट आइटम पे ही स्टोर होगा ना. ये किधर होता है?
क्या पता उड़ाने वाला है तो उड़ाने की जगह पे रहेगा
क्वेस्ट आइटम न्यू न्यू न्यू. अभी तो आया इन्वेंटरी पे काइट आई है. हाँ ये देख एक्सप्रेशन देख अगर दिख रहा तो.
एक सेकंड स्क्रीन पे है नोइंग
पूरा स्वेटी पाइमॉन. Let's go. Auntie Cloud Retainer. I miss you.
रिटेन माय आंटी
Yeah.
It's right there.
अलार्म रीसेट कर दिया
This
Moon Craver.
spontaneous device of mechanical motion is quite curious indeed.
Now is hardly an opportune time for your musings. Someone among us was not sufficiently attentive, and now the kite has vanished.
Calm yourself. Do you have any recollection of its last location?
One believes it drifted in the direction
कहाँ
of Mount
ऊपर
Alpha.
सेरेटर छोटू
Perhaps it is mere happenstance, but one feels a certain sense of dread at the thought.
ऊपर बस माल है
Your
उठाने के
concern
लिए।
is misplaced,
कहाँ से
surely.
आना है?
Cloud Retainer is either in the city looking after her disciples or secluded in her abode attending to her research. She will not notice that kite. On the subject of said kite, however, one simply must remark on the genius of its windlass lift technology. One cannot help but surmise that its ingenuity rivals that of Cloud Retainer's creations.
Still thy tongue. If Cloud Retainer were to hear you profess such a thing, we can both say farewell to any further use of the Supreme Cuisine Machine.
One presumes that this kite belongs to you.
Huh?
Regard the situation with which we are now confronted. This is all your fault.
One's fault. One seems to recall that releasing the kite was no solitary endeavor. Say something, Mountain Shaper. Surely you can think of something to appease her.
Further explanation shall only fan the flames of her wrath. It would be better to stay silent and retire at the earliest opportunity.
दोनों डरते हैं भाई क्लाउड से।
Forever. That may suffice during Lantern Rite. But what about the Moon Chase Festival? Sooner or later, she will discover our true identity.
Hello?
Go retrieve the kite.
Absolutely not. You retrieve it.
That is not our kite.
Oh, so an adeptus such as oneself is mistaken then?
Ah, you're an Adeptus? Please forgive us for any impropriety. I truly possess no inkling of who could have released a kite into your esteemed domain. Pray, who could be responsible for such wanton behavior?
Verily, verily, we were but delighting in the surrounding scenery. This locale is home to such exquisite... Mint!
मैं गया ना तेरे सामने से.
Well, and if that's all, then we'll just be on our way.
जाना है कहाँ? जगह कहाँ है?
You sure do fly fast in your illuminated bird
वॉल पे
form,
करूँ तो
Shinyan.
करूँ इधर जाना क्या है फिर?
Moon Carver? Mountain Sheeper?
हक दिया पाइमन ने।
Okay, now Paimon's getting a weird vibe. Did she say something wrong?
It is of no consequence. Long has one seen through their disguises. One was simply curious as to how long they would keep up the fight.
Then you are
Hey,
not
thanks
angry?
for following.
How could one feel anger at the sight of
Hey,
two
what's up?
friends enjoying themselves?
How are you?
One is also well aware of how enticing these city novelties can be.
Elsa
We
Jordan.
were simply consumed by a fit of festive spirit.
How's your
Seldom do
day?
we get the opportunity to partake in the delights of the times. However, we are far from being as adept as you in matters that require a deftness of hand. No worthy kite could be born of our own.
Yeah,
Plus,
I'm also enjoying the
the
day.
convenient
Just
route
going
of
through the Lantern Night story
Your
quest.
prowess in
That's it.
mechanics is unparalleled, Cloud
Oh,
Retainer.
nice.
You wield the wind and waves themselves.
It just
Your
started
singular talent stands unmatched across
playing
the
games,
land.
then back to
Of this,
study.
we are
That's
well
it.
aware.
How about you?
One has guests to attend
Your
to.
plans of the day?
We'll have to convene again some other time.
And do you play Genshin?
Traveler, Paimon, do try to keep up.
Are you a fresher? I'm a like in streaming. Yeah, in streaming I'm a fresher. What about you? Do you stream? Oh, you play Fortnite. That's cool.
That's creepy.
Senator, you are patched in. By the way. I don't have time for stream because of my job. Yeah, it's same over here. So I just try to stream whenever I play, like one stone, two birds. I'm from India, but currently in US doing my masters.
They're back.
What about you? Where are you from?
Paimon's pooped. Hi. Why are there only two of you left?
After you left, Yao Yao and Shu Yu tired themselves out playing with their kites.
Oh,
Gami will
New
help
Jersey.
escort them home.
Nice. I'm from Boston
Before he left, he said
currently, though.
something that I don't quite understand.
So, how is New Jersey? How is the weather?
He said, a kite is always tied down no matter how
क्या
far it
बताऊं,
flies
इतना
or how
पानी
high
का
it
दिक्कत
soars.
है ना भैया.
Nothing prevents it from ever truly flying free.
Just don't mind my friends. They are
He
on
looked
Discord.
quite dejected as he said this.
Now that you mention
आवाज जा
it,
रहा है?
Gami
हाँ
doesn't
भाई,
seem to have a rather
इंग्लिश में
strong
बात कर.
attitude towards kites.
भैया जी इतना पानी का दिक्कत
A
क्या
reflection
बताएं.
of himself.
धोने का पानी भी है, कागज
If
से
I
धो
were a
कागज
kite,
से.
I would cherish that tether as a symbol of kinship
Nice.
and the bonds that tie us.
So, where
and
do you work? Like, just out of the curiosity. Like, which domain?
It may be an exceedingly slim and distant connection, but lose it,
लिया था क्या इस मैच में?
and you lose that which links you to home. If Gaming truly sees a kite as a reflection of himself,
Oh,
then I
sure.
fear I understand his words
We'll be
even less.
streaming here.
Well, people often have different points of view depending on their mindset and experiences, right? It's actually quite normal.
Just like some people can eat spicy food, but others won't go anywhere near it.
Exactly.
इससे इन्वेशन क्यों
That's
लगा?
why tolerance and understanding are as important as they are.
नाश्ता नहीं किया हमने.
Tolerance and understanding? What brought about this conversation? Did one miss something?
We were
Sad
just
ka kabhai.
chatting.
Oh, a graphic designer. Nice.
Little thing, you know. Where were you
कहना
anyway?
सीख उससे कुछ.
One was merely doing a bit of cooking.
नहीं.
Night fast approaches. If you are otherwise unoccupied,
तारे
one
जोड़
would
रहा
entreat you to
बैठे-बैठे.
stay and eat before you depart.
एस्ट्रोलॉजी कर रहा भाई.
Oh, it's been so long since I've had the chance to enjoy
कर
your
रहा?
cooking, Cloud Retainer.
एस्ट्रोलॉजी तारे जोड़ रहा हूँ.
Worry
पेरोड तो
not.
कोई उठेगा नहीं.
One has
होगा क्या
prepared a
होता है?
variety of meat and vegetable dishes. One is more than familiar with everyone's culinary proclivities.
वो एक मारो
Dibs on Paimon position.
Clement's hungry too. It's not like the dim sum and grilled fish can keep her full the
Ooh,
whole day, you know.
that's nice.
Shenhe, Ganyu, come with me.
वही पेड़ो है बंदा.
All the secrecy. You're not trying to play favorites, are you?
So, how many arts have you created for any famous streamer? Like,
पैच करेगा.
This is...
ooh, their new dresses. Nice. Yes, I have a Discord.
Pushing against my legs. This is a bit embarrassing.
एटलस.
Is the headpiece secure? I should have asked Cloud Retainer to check before I stepped outside.
How do we look?
Huh? She asked them just like that?
अरे ये बंदा सरेटर
बंदा नहीं, वो बंदी है।
You look pretty too, Ganyu.
Yeah.
How should Paimon put it?
नहीं, वो भी बंदी है।
You both look
सरेटर
so
बहुत
elegant
पता
and
नहीं था
refined.
टेडी।
Those outfits really suit you both.
Given
Filter
that
closet
one
से कब बाहर
employed
है?
the services of the best tailor in all of
अरे
Liyue,
खींच के निकाला
one
बाहर।
would expect nothing less. What colors have you been partial to lately, Shenhe and Ganyu?
Lately, why is Cloud Retainer suddenly asking about what colors we like?
I like black. One is gratified to see one's disciple has inherited one's own tastes.
The color black doesn't get dirty easily. A virtue I've come to value recently.
And you, Ganyu?
I favor blue and black.
And the material is sufficiently comfortable, yes?
Yes, very. I simply cannot thank you enough, Cloud Retainer, for this gift. And the kite, too.
Thank you, Master.
One is content as long as you are pleased with the gift. One hopes these garments will see much use.
Seems like your supreme cuisine machine is just getting better and better, Xianyun. This golden crab's particularly good. The shell's deliciously crunchy, and the meat inside is so succulent and sweet. Paimon can't stop eating.
डंडों का
It's a good
इस्तेमाल
thing Gaming isn't here.
डंडा
or
नहीं मेरे पे,
Paimon
मैं
would
गारा
have to
लेके आया।
duel him for the food. You know, with
डंडों का
chopsticks.
मैं क्या कर क्या रहा मैं डंडा
डंडलो ड्रॉप कर दे उसको
It would be a
They
close
traveled
one.
all this way on account of the kite-making workshop,
वे
and he
यार
spent
टेनो
the
के
whole
अंदर क्यों
afternoon
घुसना है
looking
इसको
after Shuyu. One was hoping to treat him to a meal. Oh,
और नहीं हो रही
well.
लोटस
One will just have to extend one's thanks in person.
It's rare for someone to make such a good impression on you, Cloud Retainer.
One has high standards. He appears to be a young man of much merit, and one is not the type who would see such potential squandered.
It appears that he wishes to break free from the kite string that tethers him.
Kite string? Huh, what strange metaphors you speak in, Shenhe. Ever since you returned from one mean restaurant, your turns of phrase render one at quite the loss.
Where do we even begin? Oh, do you know about the conflict between Gaming and his dad, Xianyun?
One has only heard that the two are not on good terms.
He ran away from home and hasn't been back since.
Oh?
Ran away, you say? Huh. One believes we would all benefit from a more thorough retelling. Start from the beginning.
Oh, okay.
कोई अगेंस्ट नहीं था हमारे और सर अगेंस्ट चुप कर
वो खुद ही हमारे अगेंस्ट थी
What?
तुझे स्पॉइलर दिया है क्या किसी ने
This shall not do. Lantern right fast approaches. We must make haste.
हाँ नूब जैसे
As one
बर्ताव
was
कर रहा बहुत
contacting various tailors around Liyue, one could not help but be reminded of
हक
Minogius.
तो देते हो बहुत सारा बड़ा वाला
He possessed a singular talent for clothing design. He had an exquisite eye, not just for fabric selection and color pairing, but also for what accessories could best accentuate a garment's overall styling. At a gathering of adepti, Bonanis once complained in secret to some of the ladies in attendance that the skirt Minogius made for her was too long and impractical, lamenting that it would only hinder her in battle. However, when one asked Minogius his opinion, he remarked that the train of the skirt would serve to enhance her adepto countenance by exemplifying a certain elegance. Minogius was that type of person. When it came to
15% damage
topics
कैसे ले
relating to
सकता है तू
garments and
मिशन का
accessories,
15%
not even Rex
Bro.
Lapis could best his stubbornness.
अब मैं अपडेट करके
And later,
200% ले कम से कम
पूरा ही ले लेना।
भाई मर जा, वेरी alive bro.
And later,
One seems to have strayed off topic. One means to say that Lantern Rite should be a day of reunion. It is a time to address problems before they turn into regrets.
ओए तुम दोनों भी मेरा वो एक सर्वर ज्वाइन कर लो ना, उधर मस्त चैटिंग चल रही है ट्विच स्ट्रीमर्स के साथ. मैं इनवाइट भेजता
If there is
उसका.
a chance for young people to remain insulated
dark
from this
yellow.
reality, one should do one's
Dark yellow.
utmost to make it so.
चैट करो मस्त बैठ के.
Do you have any ideas,
ये
Cloud?
टच थप्पड़ मारना है रे।
Perhaps adeptal arts could be
Narrator.
of use.
Yes.
हाँ ये मिशन करके
I
जाएंगे।
know. Mechanics, perhaps.
फॉलन को लेके जाके
One
फॉलन
fails
के
to see
फाड़ेंगे।
its use in a situation such as this.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Combining our
Yeah, Fallen को लेके जाएंगे,
efforts
कहाँ
is
लेके
a
जाएंगे,
fine
क्या है
idea
ये?
indeed. Aha!
Dark
One
sector
has an
seriously.
idea. How about this?
थोड़ी मना किया.
Does that make sense to everyone?
Which challenge
Paimon really hopes this works.
is
One's
this?
designs never fail. Now then, I counsel rest for all, and to make the necessary preparations. One shall see you in 2 days.
And also, do you watch any animes? At least I know like our group is a whole fan of anime, like currently in the server or in the chat right now, voice chat.
Shredder छूट गया.
Shredder has stopped watching anime.
Shredder is
no.
dead. He died while he was 1 year old.
Oh, so we are talking to Ghost.
Bro,
Why are you belittling the ghost, bro?
why you making me moe moe?
अरे 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 मोए मोए. क्या खास था इसमें शेडर?
हाँ मोए मोए।
ओरोकिन जाट.
तो मुझे भी मिला। ओरोकिन बहुत मिल रहा है बे।
नहीं तेरे को लग रहा है, मिल नहीं रहा है. तो तुम्हारी काली करतूतों का एक और ओरोकिन
और
जाट.
एक और एक
Sorry.
ये कौन है मेरा कॉपी?
वो भाई वेव क्लियर। अब भी जाएगा उधर।
बैठो बैठो बैठो.
नहीं इधर ही।
गलत सलत कॉल देता नरेटर. छोटू. फायदा ही
We
छोटा
play
हुआ था.
Valorant bro। हम गलत कॉल देने के लिए पैदा है।
गया.
Let's go.
गड्डी मेरी लंबर तेरी बगीनी. किसको याद है गाना?
या
गा.
नहीं क्रिंज बंदा है तू।
रहने दी
Hope everything goes well.
मैनू के लिए
Satisfier.
भाई उससे अच्छा वो अपना ये एम्पलीफायर.
वही तो है ये.
एम्पलीफायर का स्टार्टिंग ऐसा था.
It's not the starting.
Satisfier है ये, amplifier नहीं।
एम्पलीफायर क्या था?
वो अपना इसका इमरान खान का. मैं भी भूल गया. I'm a night rider.
I'm a rider,
The
provider,
वो
bring the heat, yeah, I'm a bring the fire.
एक ही गाना
एक ही गाना है नहीं,
हाँ
एक ही गाना नहीं है, एक ही गाना नहीं है,
इतनी
अलग
सिमिलर
है.
ट्यून
या दोनों बहुत सिमिलर है.
अरे वो इमरान खान का वैसे ही था. Oops. Yep. Safe call. वैसे वैसे कि like have anyone noticed that this year Lantern Rite one of the theme is Yaksha, the Geo Yaksha or the Flame?
Yes, that whatever
Yes.
statue they
Yeah,
use.
Yaksha. Perceive
Perseverance,
or Persevious was the Geo one, right?
This is our festival.
I guess. But random चीजें थे यार,
Paimon
मुझे नहीं
sees you've
पता.
certainly gotten an early start this morning. Playing games already, are we? Who won this time? Anyone buying dim sum again?
Hey, thanks for follow.
Hey, when you put it like that, it makes it sound like I'm always the
दोनों
one losing.
गाना play कर, straight up.
Ah, perfect.
एक
You're
के
all
बाद एक
here.
लगा के रख दे.
There's an
अच्छा
important
नहीं नहीं मत
commission I
लगा.
need your help with.
नहीं लगा मेरा वो गाने का म्यूट
All
है.
right, how about
टेंशन
the
मत
time?
ले.
Where are the goods?
गाने वाले को कैसे म्यूट किया?
Well, it's not just goods this
खुद से
time.
मैनुअली
We need
मेरे इसमें
agents
उसका वो
from the
यूजर
team
वॉल्यूम
to
लो
navigate
करके
ओह
रखा है.
तूने वो
Shaolin Village
बंद
to
कर
Leo
दिया.
हाँ.
Harbor. A very
लगाओ
important
फिर.
client has requested to meet with him.
Sure.
नहीं
What's this merchant's address?
लगाना बेटी.
Here.
उसके बाद हम लेक्स लैपिस करेंगे, लेक्स
If
लैपिस.
the client's that
ए
important,
इस
then
पे जा
this must be a very crucial, very
और
Yeah.
pressing commission, right?
पर हाँ
Yeah.
अर्थ पे
Of
क्या करना
course,
है?
the sooner you complete it, the better.
वो कूदने
I
वाले
would
बंदे को
advise
मार
you to depart as soon as possible.
ओरो
Sure.
ओरो क्या?
All right, don't work too hard now, Long Joe.
बस पे वो नहीं रहता
We'll set
कहाँ
off
जूनियर
then.
वाला बंद
वही वो वह ही त्रा फ्रेम ये वाला. पीछे सर क्या लगना?
Na na na.
You're a bit quiet today, Gaming. Oh, do you want Paimon to tell a story?
We're almost there. I'll take a rain check on that.
गामिन अचानक से शांत क्यों हो गया? ये कमीशन उसको enthusiast क्यों नहीं है? Why he isn't enthusiast about this commission?
Hello, you must be the tea merchant heading to Liyue Harbor. We're here to escort you.
क्या कर रहा है हम यहाँ पे?
एक बाउंटी करेंगे और ऑस्ट्रन उसको मारेंगे डस्ट थंपर हाँ डस्ट थंपर
क्यों मारना है?
Dad?
Oh, Gamin's dad.
चलो
Oh, so you're Gaming's father. It's nice to meet you. Just leave this delivery to him. Trust Paimon, he's got this in the bag. Gaming is super good at what he does. Everyone at the Secure Transport Agency says as much. Even the Ministry of Civil Affairs has nothing but good things to say about him.
Seems like you've made some sort of name for yourself at least.
The goods are all in order?
डीले करता हमेशा.
Yes, they're
अरे?
all here.
Then let's get going.
A very important client has asked for you by name. You kind of have to come with us. Paimon doesn't know how we would explain ourselves if you just didn't show up. Plus, you'd be missing out on a huge money-making opportunity.
I see. I suppose I will have to trouble you all to escort me, then. Let's go.
तो शोनो कूदने लगा
Washing ring.
The case before us is a strange
A
and
strange and
unprecedented one indeed.
unprecedented one indeed.
We've been walking
ये
for
देख ये
so
होता है
long.
टास्क नंबर
Is anyone
देखा सुना
tired? How about we stop and rest for a bit?
ये इसको मारना है
I'm fine.
Coming! Don't you usually have some delicious snacks on you? Come on, bring them out so we can share them.
वो देखना
I'm
टास्क नंबर
fine. Thank you.
But the winter melon cake you gave us last time was so delicious. Have you ever tried it before, Mr. Ip?
Paimon.
दिख रहा तेरे को
अरे वो खड़ा है ना पीछे
Why Garmin and his dads are not
वो देखो
his
हाँ
dad
wait,
is
wait.
not talking to each other?
अच्छा ये तो वही मोटा वाला है ना पैर जिसका तोड़ते हैं
इसको मारना है हाँ
हम क्यों इसको मारना है
वो एक ये है वीकली
मार दो फिर 2 मिनट का काम है
हाँ
बेटा इसके पैर तोड़ दिए ना वो गांडू किसी काम का नहीं
This place looks nice and open. Why don't you all rest here for a second?
Huh? What about you? You're not going to join us?
I'm not tired. I'll keep watch.
Oh, but
Just let him go.
okay. We'll just share amongst ourselves then. Did you know, Uncle Ip, that the flavor of these cakes changes depending on...
Halt! Who goes there?
It appears that one's movements were overly conspicuous.
Enough of your musings. Focus. Focus on the matter at hand. Present your exquisite ornaments at once.
Indeed. Bring them forth readily and without protest.
ये तो मून क्रेवर और ये है
It seems as if these two are acting alone. It won't be difficult to subdue them, but they might have something else waiting in store for Dad. The best way to keep him safe is... Leave this to me. I'll handle them. Traveler, Paimon, take my dad and the goods away from here.
No, Coming. It's too dangerous.
This is what I do.
A thorny foe indeed. Let us depart and seek a target softer in blows and disposition.
Don't think I'm gonna let you off so easily.
Away! Let us away!
Coming!
Don't worry, he's a great fighter. Paimon's even seen him take down a dozen or so treasure hoarders all by himself.
But Coming, if he had just stayed by my side and learned the family trade, he wouldn't have to put himself in such dangerous situations.
We just have to trust him. Let's go on ahead. We'd best get away from here, in case there are other bandits in the area waiting in ambush.
spoiling the quest as in
All is going to plan.
Okay, we should be good to stop here. Yongli? Oh no, what is he doing here?
Zhongli flying a kite
Good sir,
made of Urtao's ghost.
leave this place as quickly as you can. There are bandits in the area.
Bandits, acting in broad daylight.
Oh, that's how. Yeah, I know. I heard a voice line of Garmin too that his mother died. Something.
It appears many people are catching a chill as of late. If your throat is bothering you, Paimon, perhaps some tea and rest are in order.
Nope, no need, no need.
If there are indeed bandits in the area, then we should inform the Millilith at once. Oh? Well, if that's the case, such matters are best left to those with the necessary expertise. Wouldn't you agree?
I suppose you're right. If ordinary people like us got involved, we would only cause more trouble.
Since we find ourselves otherwise unoccupied in this beautiful area, why don't we find a quiet place to relax while we wait for good news?
That would be lovely.
Slowly but surely we are growing. We at least reach 5 followers right now.
Uncle Ip does have a reason to be worried. After all, Gaming, the guard we mentioned, is his son.
Gaming. The name sounds somewhat familiar. Ah, yes. That is the name of the Usho dancer who has been performing around Liyue Harbor recently, is it not?
Oh, have you seen him perform?
Indeed. I cannot help but admire his skill. He truly encapsulates the spirit of the Suani. Usho dancing has become more well known in Liyue Harbor recently. However, although performers are seeing budding success, they have no doubt had to face many hurdles along the way. Ones not so easily understood by spectators such as ourselves. If you ask me, what truly deserves admiration is perseverance in the face of adversity. That is a rare attribute indeed. I have heard many of my acquaintances praise Gaming for his kind, selfless, and courageous disposition. To have a child so accomplished and upright, you must be a very proud parent indeed, Uncle Ip.
Seems like Zhongli has decided to skip the formalities.
Well, he's a hard worker. Yes.
You should be sure to tell him you think that when he gets back.
Your son is young yet. It's normal for someone his age to be a bit hot-headed. It's understandable to find talking about such things in person difficult. If there's a particular sentiment you wish to convey, perhaps we could pass it along for you.
No. It wouldn't be right to ask that of you. This thing between us has festered for many years now. In truth, there are some things that simply aren't easy for us to talk through. I've been in the tea business for most of my life, and I always hoped my child would do the same. Otherwise, how would he support himself? Over the past few years, I heard how well he was doing for himself as a guard. How his work was taking him to farther and farther off places. I also heard that he never gave up on wuxia dancing. It made me happy. But I was also worried.
I know, I just realized that.
When you're young, you can handle all that physically taxing work and manual labor. What young person isn't capable of making a living that way?
Anyways,
My
how's your day
concern
going?
is what happens when you get old. Every time I get
Oh yeah,
to
today
thinking
Solo
about
Leveling new episode is
it,
coming
I
out.
cannot help but be
Let's
reinforced
go!
in the belief that I was right. That I was right not to give in. I often regret introducing him to wuxia dancing as a kid. If I had known how things would turn out, I would have never taken him to see those performances in the first place.
Yes, I'm watching
It
it.
is only natural for a parent to strive to send their
It's
child
okay,
to the
it's
right
very
path.
gamerish.
No one would begrudge you that sentiment, Uncle Ip. You need not
Nope,
worry.
nope.
You seem quite young, Mr. Zhongli. You speak with such wisdom.
I, I'm a
Perhaps I have
disruption.
misjudged your
I
age.
disrupt everything.
Your words are too kind. Truth be told, one of my old friends has several grown daughters. Rather than fretting about their future, however, she prefers to let them find their own way.
Then she's more easygoing than I could ever be.
मैं कुछ दिनों
I
में
fear
खत्म किया.
I lack
Like
such
literally
an
कुछ
open
पसंद है?
mind.
Yep.
Oh, I meant to say earlier, there is no need to be so polite. Feel free to call me by my name, Iptak.
Sure.
So, do you also think I fret too much, Mr. Zhongli?
That's not exactly what I was hoping to convey. Only a fool would ask a parent not to worry about their child. But think of it this way. Raising a child is not unlike flying a kite. Hold the string too tight, and it can no longer soar. As my friend once said, if your children are aiming for the stars, clipping their wings will only cause them to come crashing down. You need to let out the line for a kite to soar.
It seems I was too stuck in my ways.
You need not reproach your heart for caring. You simply need to loosen your hold a little. Indeed, with such a big heart, why not allocate the time you usually spend worrying about Gaming to the pursuit of other things? Like going for a stroll,
Nice.
drinking tea, or taking
I
in the
also
theater. You never
I
know what
also
surprises could be in store.
started watching
Things can
it,
change in the blink of an eye.
but
The blink of an eye, you say? Do things change so quickly?
Children grow up in quite the same way, do they not? Day after day, year after year, sometimes in the blink of an eye, but always when you least expect it.
on
As a father,
other
I'm sure you know that best.
Yes, you can
side.
say that again. One second, Gaming was a kid. The next thing I knew, he was ready to
Up
fly the nest.
with
Zhongli certainly has a way with words.
peace.
Oh, Gaming is back. Hey, Gaming, we're over here.
Dad, Traveler, Paimon. Good, you're all here. Oh, and Mr. Zhongli from the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor? You're
Yep.
here too?
A fated meeting indeed. We were just enjoying some pleasant conversation.
Is everything resolved?
Well, you could say that.
What does that mean?
Traveler, Paimon, come with me. I need to talk to you.
Huh? Oh, okay.
I'll come
Oh,
right
your
out and
favorite
say,
part is coming up?
those two
Nice,
bandits,
let's see.
You sent them, didn't you?
We did.
So, that's how we're starting off?
Can't look me in the eye, huh? Guess I'm right then.
Okay, but how did you know?
At first, their mannerisms seemed a bit stilted. But once I got close, it was obvious that they possessed great skills. I was right on their tail, and it should have taken only a few steps to catch up to them, yet somehow, I was never able to close that distance. People with that level of skill would have gone about things differently from the start, like sneaking up on us while we were distracted. Unless, of course, their real motive was to lure me away from the group all along.
Wow, you're pretty quick on the uptake.
I just have a lot of experience. I've dealt with many a ruthless bandit in my time, but I've never seen ones like them. In the end, I told them they would make good guards if they ever wanted to get back on the straight and narrow, and that they could hang out with me in Liyue Harbor anytime.
You ever consider you might be a little too good at making friends?
I'm guessing you guys were trying to help resolve things between my dad and me?
Yeah.
I appreciate it, I really do. But this conflict between us has been going on for a long time. Even if those two were real bandits, and I was able to subdue them and show him what I was capable of, it wouldn't change anything. You've seen the way he talks to me.
It's not like that at all. Your dad really cares about you. You should see the way he talks about you when you're not around. Zhongli was talking things through with him, and he nearly agreed to let it go. You don't believe us?
He won't let it go. He can say as much as he wants to other people, but he won't talk to me. I'm certain of it.
And are you willing to talk to him?
You told us you wanted to prove yourself to your dad. Why don't you tell him about all the hard work you've done these past few years?
Will that even do anything? I'm not sure talking is enough.
You won't know unless you try. Just like how you won't know if something is delicious unless you taste it. Listen to us. It's time to put these people skills to good use.
Nahi.
You can make friends with anyone, so why not your dad?
I'll do my best.
You are very knowledgeable, Mr. Zhongli. I'm impressed. Despite my being
Yep,
in the tea
Gamin is
industry
Gamin.
for several decades, it
I really
seems
love his character.
I still have much to
Can't
learn
wait to
about
build
the
him.
art of tea tasting.
You flatter me. It was nothing but a few humble musings.
How much tea have you drank since we've been gone?
It's not like it was an alcohol.
Ipdak and I have found many a common interest. Our friendship, much like a cup of tea, seems to grow stronger the longer it has to steep.
Well said, Mr. Zhongli. Gaming, Mr. Zhongli is very knowledgeable. You should take the opportunity to learn from people like him when you're in the city.
Huh? Oh, of course.
Zhongli?
I have very much enjoyed our conversation, Ipdak, but I, unfortunately, have some unfinished funeral parlor business to attend to.
Oh, I hope I didn't keep you. My apologies for taking up so much of your time, Mr. Zhongli. No need to stay on my account. When you're less busy, let's find a time to meet. I'll treat you to dim sum.
It would be an honor.
भाई लोग चैट पे कुछ ज़्यादा लिखो स्टोच में थोड़ा आज अच्छा चल रहा है थोड़ा इंटरेक्ट करो लोगों के साथ
Thanks for helping us talk things through with
Yo,
Uncle.
what's up, Fallen?
Good thing you were able to pick up on what we were putting down.
Yeah.
I have been around the both of you for some time now. You could say I have a certain level of expertise in that regard. As for my role in the conversation, think nothing of it. I hardly did anything noteworthy.
You never change, do you? Why did you have us walk all this way?
I'm a but feeling asleep. Just have some energy drink or coffee. The way to life. Zhao is here. Nice.
I've been here the whole time.
What? Really?
A ghostly kite. Could that elusive Director Who be coming to Wangshu Inn once again? What is she doing here? I suppose it matters not. Given her relationship with Rex, well, Zhongli, I might as well go pay my respects.
Ooh.
It's you. I thought you were Director Who.
Ah, your arrival is most fortuitous. Do you want to try out this new gadget? The addition of the power source makes the takeoff more stable. It's just that...
He seems quite immersed in the study of this device.
I fear it's almost too stable. It completely negates the pleasure of seeing one's kite sway with the wind. It's a bit of a shame. In truth, I'm here because Director Who dispatched me to purchase some items in preparation for Lantern Rite.
I see. Much like she does every year,
Much like she'll do next year, I would imagine.
Yup.
Am I wrong? Or has she once again sent you out to buy, what is it, sesame oil or something?
While we're on the subject, I do wonder why she is so obsessed with using sesame oil in the preparation of mixed vegetable dishes for Lantern Rite. A recommendation from Xiangling, perhaps. What do you think, Xiao?
I've only met Director Hu a few times. I'm hardly the best person to ask.
Ah, and is that not a sign that you should visit Wang Sheng funeral parlor more often? It wouldn't hurt to grace the parlor
फॉलन
with
एक
your
दो रिएक्शन मार रहे यार
when you are
सेम वाइब
otherwise
वाले
not.
पर्सन मिल रहे.
This one here is a traditional kite, one without any equipped mechanical device. Director Hu tasked me with studying the differences between the two to determine which one is of greater merit. Many hands make light work. Perhaps you could test out the other kite for me?
Okay.
All right. I have made my comparisons. If speed is what you're after, the mechanical kite is the better choice.
Wonderful. I shall pass that information along to Director Hu. I'll leave these two kites with you. Perhaps you can find a few friends with which to partake in the activity. You might find it to be an enjoyable use of your time.
Oh, wait. Who enjoys kite flying?
Well, I would imagine someone of your talent and wisdom is more than capable of finding out.
So, you were testing out the kites for Hu Tao and even roped Xiao into doing it for you? Paimon didn't ask earlier because the situation was awkward.
I would hardly say I roped Xiao into anything. I simply sought the help of a friend. Besides, we did the testing together.
Seems like our pool of competitors is growing.
Yes.
Do you like kite flying, Xiao?
I suppose I neither like nor dislike it. Although, watching a kite gradually ascend into the sky does bring me a certain peace of mind. Perhaps they're a bit like shell lanterns in that way.
Kite flying is also a pleasant form of relaxation.
Have you ever thought about making a kite, Xiao? Cloud Retainer taught us how. We can teach you if you want.
There's no need. Menogius was the only Yaksha among us who had an interest in matters of ornamentation and design. When Lantern Rite is over, come find me new places.
That's my opinion. I definitely disagree to the show. It is an interesting theory. Fallen, did you see the theory? Check her Twitch chat, check her.
It's getting late. I should go inform Director Hu of our findings.
How's she been, by the way? Be sure to say hi to her for us.
The last time I spoke to her, she mentioned that she would be visiting Chaoying Village in a few days. If you have the time, perhaps you could also make the trip. If you happen to run into her, you can pass along your regards in person.
We'll keep that in mind. Take care, Xiangli. See you later.
See you next time.
ट्विच का चैट पढ़ो रे तुम लोग, इंटरेक्ट करो, मर जाने दे। मस्त चल रहे भाई आज का चैट।
You can go first.
I don't have anything to say.
Then I'll go. I still don't want to leave Liyue Harbor.
Oh. I can't say I support that decision, but... Hey, let me finish before you get all worked up.
Sit, Shenhe, sit.
Oh,
Must be
Shannon.
tired from your journey. Shall I pour you a cup
Shao's
of tea?
mom.
Or would you prefer something else to drink?
No need. I'm not tired. They're gone, Master.
Perfect. The time is nigh for us to make an appearance. Do you remember the plan one recounted to you?
Yes, Master. We aim to give them a demonstration of familial love. So I'll have whatever you are having.
All right.
What are Auntie Xianyun and Shenhe doing here? Just how many people are involved in this scene? I suppose all I can do is just take a seat and see what happens.
Perfect. I just so happen to have bought some sanglo tea recently. It's quite the delectable variety. Or it would be if one has not been forced to drink it every day in the hopes of whittling down one's considerable stash. One has more than had one's fill already. Forget it. Such thoughts detract from the present need to keep up the conversation. Has work been busy during the holiday season? Do you need my help with anything?
Drunk guests can sometimes cause trouble, but I deal with them as you taught me, by pinning their heads against the table.
Are Auntie Xianyun and Shenhe serious right now?
Oh dear. While one was busy orchestrating this act, one seems to have forgotten about Shenhe's various eccentricities. What I meant to ask was, have you made any new friends? We live so far from each other, it would be a great comfort to me to know you were surrounded by good companions.
You already know of my past circumstances. Recently, I've been conversing with Guoba in the kitchen at night. Guoba can't talk, but his companionship is a comfort.
The poor child. Her one friend can't even talk. I guess maybe Gaming is not doing so bad after all. Perhaps I've been too hard on him.
Let's move on, shall we? Do you have any plans for today, Shenhe?
टेलीपोर्टर्स यूज कर नहीं, मुझे आइडिया नहीं है, मैं तो ऐसे ही निकलता था बाहर.
Right? Take her to do something fun, and perhaps she'll loosen up a bit.
Like we used to do when we would carry stones up and down the mountain from dawn until dusk, picking herbs to eat for dinner along the way. If that is what you ask of me, then that is what I shall do.
Dad, here, have some tea. Or no, wait, let's not have any just yet.
Yeah. I simply can't listen to that any longer. Coming. I'd like to finish what I was trying to say before. I don't support your decision to stay in Liyue Harbor, because living there is too hard on you. If you come home, there will be people to help you. I'm not saying we have to live under the same roof. I know our personalities are too similar to avoid butting heads. But you'll have your entire family around you. Your aunts, uncles, they'll all do whatever they can to help. You could get a less taxing job, and we could grab dim sum together from time to time.
Huh.
Okay.
I didn't know dim sum was such an important affair, Master.
Shh. Just think about it, okay? You don't have to decide now.
Dad really has
has changed a lot. You would never have said these things to me before. But thank you, Dad.
It's been long enough, don't you think? Oh, Paimon sure hopes they've made up by now. Oh, they're drinking tea in silence. That's not a good sign. Did Xianyun's plan not work after all? Hey you two! Paimon's sorry we were gone for so long. We got to chatting with some friends and didn't realize how much time had passed.
Perfect timing, actually. We seem to be just about done here.
Yep, let's go. I'll get the bags.
Gaming has grown a lot taller, hasn't he?
Hey Rajat, thanks for following.
You must be Mr. Ip. Thank you for coming all this way. My name is Charlotte, and I'm a reporter from Fontaine. You can find me writing for the Steambird. I invited you here not just to purchase your fine tea, but also with the hope that you might be willing to sit down for a short interview. What do you say?
An interview? To advertise my teas?
I suppose you could think of it that way. We Fontainians are big tea drinkers too.
Another goal.
Market. Then I'll need some time to adequately prepare. Perhaps we could sit down and discuss the questions you intend to ask in advance.
Of course. Please follow me.
Is this person also involved in your plan? And here, I
What
thought
do
I
you
had
think?
lots of connections. I suppose I've been humbled. You sure know all kinds of cool and important people.
Over here! Yoo-hoo! Over here!
Huh? What? Auntie Shenyun?
She probably wants to talk about the next phase of the plan. Let's go while your dad is still distracted.
ANK22, twitch.tv/ANK221199.
Cold beer after a hard day's work. Nothing like it.
What did King like? Oh, Alitham's birthday. Nice. Wanderer. Hey, hello Shredder.
If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready.
46th Harbinger is Wanderer, right? Or Child?
I take it that all is going well?
Don't worry, Shenyan. Everything is going according to plan.
I knew it. I knew that was all an act earlier. Auntie Xianyun is really something. She was so determined to help me. She didn't even care about making herself.
Hey Shredder, thanks for following.
She truly knows how to look out for others. I still have a lot to learn.
As for the next step...
Oh no!
What's wrong, Gaming?
Don't tell me you're the ones footing the bill for all that tea. I can't let you do that.
Fret not. Reimbursements will be made.
Exactly. Think of it more as an investment, as Ningguang would say.
Oh.
Pull together the Mora so that Charlotte could place the order.
How?
She's gonna bring it back to the Steambird as a gift, as well as a sample of the regional specialty. Fontainians will probably fall in love with your dad's tea as soon as they lay their eyes on Charlotte's article. And once all the money from the new orders begin to roll in, getting our Mora back will be a piece of cake.
Oh, okay. Business-related matters always seem to go over my head, but I refuse to let you all lose more on my behalf. I'll pay you back right now.
We can talk about such matters at a later date. There are more important matters for you to consider at the moment, are there not?
Yes. I've been thinking about it the whole way here. I have an idea, but I'd hate to cause even more trouble for all of you.
That is for us to decide.
Yeah, we're all friends here. Plus, we wouldn't be here if we didn't want to help, right? Just tell us about this idea of yours.
Okay. So, it's like this.
Got it. Just leave it to us. Let's split up and make it happen. We need to do those things we talked about, but we also still have the kite flying competition. Since Xiao already tested out those kites for us, why don't we also go buy one of those mechanical thingamabobs or whatever they're called? We can attach it to our kite.
Today is like a full house. Nice. Lot of followers and lot of views.
Thanks to you, my daughter was able to build a kite with her grandmother that very same day. She even wrote a long letter telling me how much she loved it.
Oh, you should really be thanking Gaming, not us.
I'll be sure to. And are you here to buy a kite? Please, take your pick.
Oh, we already have a kite. We wanted to buy one of those, device thingies from Fontaine. Do you sell them separately?
Yes. Here you go. Please, take it, free of charge. The directions are in the
Oh.
box. It's not hard to install at all.
It doesn't feel right for us to just take it.
Well, nor would it feel right for me to take your Mora. Good luck in the kite flying competition. I'll be rooting for you.
Alright then, thank you. It's done. Let's get down to business.
@all. Join my Discord. And let's continue. Lantern Rite to begin. I think we are at the end of this event.
Chi-Chi, we're almost there.
Uh, and visuals are so good. This is a pre-render one.
Come here, allow me.
The Lantern Rite is as festive as ever.
No, I have been to my previous Lantern Rite, last year's one. But I love the visuals and all, and the whole event itself. वो उसका आईडी कॉपी करना, वो बाजू में एक कॉपी का बटन रहेगा मैसेज का. नाइस वुशो डांसिंग गामिन. थोड़ी देर रुक, मैं कट सीन पे हूँ. नाइस. Let me just hide my camera for this one and enjoy it. Nice. Yes, absolutely. Kaching. Nice.
Have I taken that many pictures already? I need to load more film.
Now kites. I want to see my Paimon kite. That's catching. And
Wait, the wind.
nice. What up?
Happy Lantern Rite. Happy Lantern Rite.
Gaming's performance was so cool, Paimon almost wanted to join in. You saw that, right, Traveler? Let's go find him. Oh, he's over there, talking to his dad.
think I'll head off now, if that's okay?
Thank you, little girl. Do you want us to walk you back?
No need, no need. Master is waiting for me right over there.
Son. I suppose I'll go first this time.
Okay.
Your performance. I've seen many wuxia dances in my time, but I've got to admit, what you pulled off there was breathtaking.
Wow. I never thought I'd live to hear you say that.
You're serious about doing this professionally?
This is a nice movement.
Absolutely. I know it'll be difficult, but...
Then it doesn't matter. What I mean to say is, of course it'll be difficult. But if that's your decision, if that's your dream, then it doesn't matter how difficult it is. As long as you put in the work, then any obstacle can be overcome in time. Really, when I was young, I also... Actually, how about we save that story of my past for another time? All I really want to say is, I've changed my mind.
Genshin know where to hit the nail.
You also deserve to soar to new heights.
Dad.
Son.
Son? Haven't heard that in a while.
Is Garmin going to
I bet
cry?
you're wondering what's gotten into me saying all this.
Well, a little bit, yeah.
Anyway.
Man, if
I know
Garmin
I've
cries,
never
I
felt
will
the chance
cry
to say
a
this
bit.
before, but to me, Gamin, you've always been a great kid. All right, that's everything I've got. Did you have something you wanted to say, or?
Man, when your father says that you're a great kid, it is too much to handle. Even I cried when he said, my father said this to me first time.
Now go. Over there. Your friends are still waiting for you.
Huh? But you came all this way.
I'll be staying in Liyue Harbor for a bit longer. When you have time, we can grab dim sum together. Your treat, right?
Dad, honestly.
Banner run? Or he's
Go.
making one more appearance?
Okay, then I'm off. See you soon.
Ooh.
That's quite the smile you've got there, Gummy.
Really?
It's nothing to be embarrassed about.
I'd like to find and thank Auntie Shenyun, as well as everyone else who's helped me out. If everyone has time, maybe we could all get together and go fly a kite.
Let's make some wishes near the Yaksha statue first, and then is there anything else to complete? I believe the story quest is complete. Or oh, unlocks after 3 hours. Ah, We are ending on a good note, but yeah. He's near the dead friend's temple. Oh, let's go see there. Uh, First, we will make some wishes near this banner or this statue. 10 wishes here, 5 wishes in standard, and that's it. Not a great pull. Hey, Garmin's first constellation. One more Garmin? Hope so. Please? Nope. That's unfortunate, but yeah. And 5 wishes over the standard one. Last wish. Not a great one. Let's do one more 10 pulls and we will be done for the day. At least 2 4 stars. Oh, Noel. Come on, one more. One more. Nope. It's alright. So we got Kamen. He's at C1. I really want him in C2 or C3. And Noel is C3 now. Nice. Did you quest near the One Man restaurant? The Trials of Perseverance? No, I have to do that. I have been saving that for a while. There were a lot of story quests that I had to complete before starting those quests. I'm still waiting. I know it's regarding Shao's friend. Anyways, where was his friend's temple? Do you remember? I cannot remember where was his temple. It was in Quincy Village. So, Quincy Village. This is Quincy Peak. Where is Quincy Village? Yep, here. Wait. Yeah, my world level is higher. What's your world level? Oops. Stuck at 5? I can drop down to 5 so you can join me if you want. Should I? Do you want to join? Oh, quest. I will do it tomorrow mainly. So yeah, if you want, you can join tomorrow. No. Where is Perceive's village? That temple, though. I remember it is somewhere above, if I'm not mistaken. No, not this one. It's teleport to South Asia. TP to South Asia. Where is South Asia? Asia? I forgot. Near the Leeway Tower? Oh yeah, that statue where we performed the right. Two guard statue. I fondly remember it. I Wait, where is Shah? DC?
Hello. Yeah, sure. मैनेजिंग में तो मुझे ऐसा कुछ दिख नहीं रहा, वो तो सारे बराबर किए उसने। कौन सा वाला लास्ट किया? ओह, ओके 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 ओके। ये मेरे को से जो वीक 12 वाला था वो तुमने ऑलरेडी सबमिट कर दिया पूरा मैनेजमेंट का। I see, I see. Okay. You mean to say वो एक फाइनल प्रोजेक्ट टास्क है, फर्स्ट ड्राफ्ट, तो उसमें हमें सब रेफरेंसेस सबमिट करने थे, तो तुमने सबमिट कर दिया।
Which quest is that?
ओके ओके, तो देखो ना उसमें दो चीज दिख रही है मुझे, एक 11 असाइनमेंट फाइनल प्रोजेक्ट टास्क और एक वीक सॉरी रेफरेंस पेज, तो ये तुमने दोनों दोनों कर दिए नहीं?
Because I know for serious trial I have to complete one more quest. More two quests.
क्या हुआ मतलब आई थिंक लेट तो किसी ने
And I've completed this. Are you talking about this story quest? That I have done it already.
ओके और वो दूसरा जो एथिकल है उसका उसका देख दिया और मैं वो अपलोड कर देता हूँ अगर देख दिया हो तो हाँ हाँ अच्छा ठीक है चलो मैं देखता हूँ और कर देता हूँ ऑलराइट ओके ऑलराइट थैंक
We've been to so many places lately. What do you say we take a
Where I can see completed ones. I had completed it. The Shao's. Oh no, it's a world quest. Ah, if it is a world quest, wait, let me see. This is for this. This is different. Ascension ranks, 9th pillar. This one, hereafter, the trials of Perseverance. I believe you're talking about this quest. Ah, is it long or is it short? Because I'm low in time right now. Let's start.
Let Paimon think. Where are some nice places we could go?
Ganyo and
Why don't we
ganyo.
take Cloud Retainer a visit at Mount Aksong? It's been a while since we last saw that illuminated bird. She's always the one popping.
Yes. Oh yeah. So. Now you will find Za. I believe. Yep, there he is. Ooh, love these house defense. Paimon wants to eat the grill first. He reaches.
Incinerate! Ha! Chia! Chia! Ha! Ta! Chia!
Star Snatcher. Oh yes, he was from the quest, Zhao's story quest. Yeah. Still remember that dude? Yes, I remember it. As soon as I saw that mask, I remembered him. Well, that's a long story. Mm-hmm. Nice, dude. This is called like learning or reading something. I forgot. Mhm. Is that quest over? Yep, that quest is over. नहीं का अगर आपको लेना तो ले लीजिए। नहीं नहीं ले ली नहीं नहीं ले लीजिए, मैं अपने लिए कुछ और बना लूँगा। हाँ डोसा है, ये सब है, बैटर है डोसा का। पनीर बनाते हैं। हाँ रात को पनीर बनाते हैं, अभी दोपहर का बना सकते हैं। चलेगा। हाँ so you're telling me to change the time to night and back to day. Let's see. So exactly at midnight. Oh yeah, Zhao is here. Nice.
Traveler. Being in the city isn't the only way for me to appreciate the lights and beauty of Lanternrite. Look, Liyue Harbor lies just beyond this mountain. As long as I stand at this vantage point, I may freely behold the sights of all the kites slowly ascending into the sky. For me, that is enough. I invited you here because there is something I would like to do. I want to release a shell lantern, and I'd like you to be there for it. Yes. I apologize for its crude appearance. I have little skill in that regard. You are very kind, as usual. All right. It's time.
Nice.
Traveler, Thank you.
Welcome. Nice. Yeah, that's it for the day. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.